we proceed to the welcome remarks. So that will be delivered to us first by CropLife Asia's Executive Director. But before giving the floor to you, Siang Hee, let me just introduce CropLife Asia first as the Asian operation of the International Plant Science Industry Association, which is CropLife International, based in Brussels. Siang Hee, our speaker today, earned his Master of Science in Genetic Engineering from University Putra, Malaysia, and PhD in Molecular Biology, Plant Virus from Okayama University in Japan. Professional recognition includes a Silver Award at the 2005 Geneva International Exhibitions and Inventions of New Techniques and Products. He is also a US government Cochrane Fellowship recipient for biological research at Case Western Reserve University in Ohio and UPM Awards for Research and Development. Without much ado, may I call on Siang Hee. Siang Hee, you have the floor.
Thank you, Kasani, for the kind introduction. Again, welcome to the 15th Pan-Asian Farmer Exchange Program 2021. Good afternoon to all the delegates. Sir Ed, thank you for making this possible. Dr. Abe from BCP, Ms. Veronica from FMC, and of course, not to forget Dr. Ola. And to all the delegates and also upcoming speakers, welcome and thank you for supporting this program. This annual program, we bring different stakeholders from different countries with different experience to share, especially with the use of technology, just like crop biotech and corn, especially in the Philippines. We have just celebrated the 18th year of adopting biotech crop, which started way back in 2003. I wish we could be here today in the Philippines to show you the amazing technology in person to see how farmers have benefited of this technology for the last decade. Unfortunately, the world is still in the phase of moving into living with the virus state, and it will be seeing probably hopefully by next year we'll see more travel relaxation, and we can bring everyone back to the Philippines to look at how the technology has been deployed and utilized. And just before we move on, just like medical field, the farmers are the frontiers, are the frontliners, the hero. Tribute and a shout out to all the farmers here, because together during this COVID period, we have managed to avert another crisis, a food security crisis. You know, we were still able to go out to the farm, plant the seed, and continue to produce throughout the COVID season to ensure safe and secure nutritious food throughout all our stakeholders in many countries across Asia Pacific. However, there's also a sad part of it during the SOFI report that was published recently. More than half the world undernourished still lives in Asia, 418 million. And there are still a lot of number of people unable to access adequate food, rose by 320 million. We're going to see a bit more data coming in once we finish or we complete the 2020 data and 2021 during this period. But again, we are also very lucky to in a sense that many governments quickly stepped in and interjected or injected various stimulus package to support the agriculture phase last year. And with, like, for example, in the Philippines, we had that green pass to enable transportation of food producers and go to market that we pivoted over to e-commerce. But nevertheless, we all look for one key in material, the input side. We only can have successful agriculture when we have good inputs, starting from the seeds, starting from the soil itself. So last couple of weeks, we are also happy to celebrate World Food Day on Sunday. And 2 weeks ago, we finished the Food System Summit. All it gears to is looking at how can we transform agriculture or the food system transformation to achieve sustainable goal by 2020. And all of this needs agriculture biotechnology. Is a center and pivot tool for transforming a global food system to meet the zero hunger goal by 2030. And with that, we also have climate anxiety. And most of us, you look at where Philippines has gone through a recent typhoon, and there are a lot of crop losses. But between that, there are a lot of technologies that are already in the market and in the pipeline that we can put into the market. And for example, DuPont pioneers waxy corn that allows higher amylopectin production, powdery mildew resistance in wheat, reducing transfer of soy oil, longer shelf life of tomato. All of these are the newer generation. You know, when you look at mobile phone, you look at upgrading of your mobile phone, including the punchline technology. Our member companies that we represent continue to invest 3.5 billion US dollar every year to ensure that our value chain, our pipeline continues to enhance and utilizing newer technology from the biotech crop that you usually know from stacks that you'll be having in the market. We'll hear more of this, but moving into plant breeding innovation. So in order for us, the farmers, to be able to enjoy and get their hands into this advanced technology, we need to work very closely with government stakeholders and farmers like you to ensure that we have effective policy and laws and regulation must be developed and implemented to ensure timely delivery of this technology. We have seen years of safety data. 64 nations and territories have approved the import and use of 677 genetic modified products. And through years, we have the experience and safety data to assure both consumers, society at large. So this is my summary. At the end of the core of our current work, poverty reduction, food security, improved nutrition lies in creating an environment that would need accompanying knowledge that can be used to facilitate and transform the agriculture food system. And therefore, by having the good genetics, good inputs through biotechnology and etc., to help farmers to be able to cope with adaptation and mitigation. Plant science industry have a series of toolbox of technology and will continue to develop technology that are ready to shape and fit into the future food system to support farmers in the transformation towards a sustainable agriculture food system. With that, Sunny, a short opening remarks for you. And I wish everybody a good week ahead, and hopefully you'll bring some good experience that we can share with our national regulators to further and enable our farmers to have the technology into their hands as soon as possible. Thank you, Kasani.